we have Starbucks, which means we are ready for the drive down to California. And not just California, pretty far south in California. Disneyland! We're going to Disneyland! Kind of. We're going to a city near Disneyland. But I am moving to California, and the drive has begun. I'm very tired. To be fair though, Steven let me sleep in this morning, like the absolute angel that he is. Because the alarm was going off and I just didn't wake up. So he decided that was a sign that I desperately needed more sleep. We were up late last night watching Cinderella 2 and 3. Very important. It was my first time seeing both those movies, and Cinderella's pretty much my favorite Disney princess. So it was kind of a shame that I hadn't seen them yet. So obviously that was necessary for us to do. So we just passed the Tacoma Dome, and it had us reminiscing about the Kingdom.
These days.
Yep, the old days of the Seahawks. He used to watch the Mariners there. I used to watch the Seahawks there. And I mentioned that I, as a kid, went to go see Barney in concert there.
You're all way too young for this. Maybe not all of you. For those that are Seattleites and that went to the Kingdom, I distinctly remember we had the San Diego Chicken and the Mariner Moose and Barney, and they'd all fight and kick the snot out of each other in between innings, and I distinctly remember this. Like it was celebrated. Are we sure
it was Barney? I believe the mascot. I remember the mascots used to be violent. I'm so surprised Barney was involved.
Barney's like, I love you, and then you punch me kind of deal. It was great.
We're getting ramen for lunch. Look how cute he is. Look at that boy. Do you think he'll eat lunch with me?
My mouth just got really watery.
Okay, so we have been on the road for 8 hours.
No, we're not driving. We parked. We just hit a rest stop. Yes, we've been on the road for 8 hours.
And we also passed a sign that was it Jump Off Joe Creek?
Jump Off Joe Creek.
Definitely
Jump
haunted.
Off Joe Pass?
No, it was Creek.
Oh, it was Creek? Okay.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know, implying Joe jump off of a bridge into the creek?
Who is Joe and why'd you jump?
And why'd you name it after him? Definitely haunted.
Probably. But we're here for now.
Don't. It is now 9:40 p.m. We pulled over for some food. My husband is charming me with that sweet, sweet Mickey D's. Winning me over with my favorite order of 2 cheeseburgers, no pickles, and a small Oreo McFlurry. Okay, we just went across the street to Burger King because Steven says that Burger King's fries are better than McDonald's.
They are.
So we have our McDonald's here, and now we're gonna get our second round of...
That is I see where we're going. Oops.
We got lost.
Don't post this one. It's embarrassing.
It's so dark, but you guys can see, like, it is so dark in this parking lot. There are, like, no lights. There's a light from the parking lot next door. Carl's Jr. has a light on their parking lot. So Steven and I got to our hotel for the night, and the sign said to check in at the diner. So, see how that goes. This is our little lodge for the night. There you can see the sign that says, hotel guests, please register at diner. It is Saturday morning. We just left our hotel for the night, and we are heading down south. Oh my gosh, I can barely talk. I'm so tired. So this is officially an educational trip. Steven and I just passed some interesting tree groves, but we saw some that were actually growing into, and we were trying to figure out what kind of trees they were. I was guessing oranges. Turns out they are olive trees. I did not know what olive trees looked like until just now, I think. I'd never really thought about it
bushes, but they're
olive trees, guys.
Or
Learned a
olive
thing
oil.
today.
I mean, you can probably get olive oil from olives or the tree.
Well,
No, not the trees.
Is that not where olive oil comes from? Olives? Yeah, right? Just like baby oil comes from babies.
It's the capital of the world.
Oh.
It sounds like a magical place. Like, welcome to the Olive City.
One short day in the Olive City.
No.
Steven's been a little anti-musical since Cats the Musical, the movie.
That's not the full title.
I just like the sound of Cats, the
Goats.
musical, the movie. Goats. We saw cows. It's been a really thrilling trip, you guys. We definitely just passed a sign that said like cars and trucks one way and then airplanes the other. And it was like 2 dirt paths. We've seen a lot of state troopers out here though. Apparently this is like a hot spot for activity. Oh, and we were talking about, you mentioned Black Beauty. I don't know what Black Beauty is.
Black Beauty, okay, Black Beauty is an American classic. Whoops, that's California law. I have to be in the left lane.
Oh, see? State troopers. State troopers are aware. Hot spot of activity.
Isn't it?
So anyway, Black Beauty.
Black Beauty is an American classic.
About?
A horse.
Like a biscuit.
Yeah, but it's not a race. It's not a racehorse. It's about like it's kind of like.
Is Secretariat a racehorse?
Yeah.
Was Seabiscuit a racehorse?
Yes.
I was not a horse girl growing up, if you can't tell.
You were not an equestrian.
No.
That means horse person.
I know what the word means.
Do you?
Okay, so
Black Beauty. Classic American literature about a horse that needs to be tamed.
So like Spirit, Stallion of the Summer one.
Yes, kind of. There's more to it. I can't exactly remember. There's a scene where, I mean, there's a movie too. Maybe it's just a movie? I thought it was a book. I don't know. There's a movie, so if you've seen the movie, I know it. I'm like 90% sure it's a book.
Is it on Disney Plus?
Sure it's no, it's
then
not.
I'll
a Disney
never
movie.
see it. We're gonna have to Google it if we ever get service again, because it's pretty. I don't know how they TikTok from out here. It must be a challenge. So for the past hour in my head, I've literally been thinking like, I'm really, really hungry. I'm gonna eat Cheetos. Cheetos might be too heavy. I'm going to eat my Pringles instead. But I'm really dehydrated and Pringles make me thirstier. I should drink some water. I'm too lazy to drink water. And for the past hour, I've been cycling through that thought process in my brain. True story. That was the water that he just
Yup.
Hand me the water so I can break the cycle.
Nope.
God damn it. I'm doomed.
Reach it
There's
yourself.
no way out of this cycle. There's no breaking this pain. I'm trapped forever in this circle of
Your
hell.
elbow is 12 inches from it.
I don't grab things with my elbows, Steven. With the fog and everything, this area is kind of creepy and like all the trees are dead right now. I'm getting Children of the Corn vibes. Children of the Olives! We took a detour. We're going to be crossing the Golden Gate Bridge.
Wow. San Francisco. The city.
You right. The Golden Gate Bridge. Happy?
This is crazy.
I love houses in San Francisco. It's so cute. All the colors. They really said this hill ends here now. So I just tried to live stream on TikTok and TikTok banned me from live streaming for the next 7 days according to, what was it? It said there was an age violation.
Nope.
I was literally sitting in the car, like dressed like this, talking about Disney and My Hero Academia. But I guess
Someone thinks you're not 13.
someone thinks I'm 8 years old, I suppose. I'm definitely 20 years older than that, but that's fine. I'm fine. So we ended up actually kind of taking the long way because of the stop we made to visit family, and I'm so glad we did. This is beautiful. Look how beautiful. Yeah, you.
Not me.
Yeah, you. We made it. It is midnight, Saturday night, and Stephen drove the entire way. And we are currently laying on an air mattress because I have no real furniture in the room. We did a Target run for things that I didn't think of ahead of time, like towels and shower curtains. But there's no rod in the bathtub to hang up the shower curtain we bought. So we're just gonna have to figure that out. And
It'll be fine.
it'll be fine. But we made it. We made it, and I'm here in California now. And I've got Steven for one more day before he gets back to Seattle. but we're gonna figure it out. We're both very, very tired. And we already opened a bottle of wine, and we're probably gonna finish it and pass out. Good night, everyone.